Have at ye, troll. That rat soldier's like, well, shit. They're a little OP.
I'm out.
Toodles. Welcome back to some more of Golden Sun. Alright, we're going to finish inside the Tret tree, but first, retreat! We're gonna leave the dungeon, find ourselves a Ginny that we skipped. There's actually a whole village that we skipped.
Oh.
Because I was so curious by like the large forest, and I was just like, oh. So we're gonna get ourselves prepped, because at the end of the Tret tree is a boss battle.
Oh.
And the first official boss battle, because it has a boss theme.
Okay.
Alright, so this is
I
Kalima.
want to live in a giant tree trunk.
All the people are trees. See, this is a dream. It has to be a dream. You can read their minds to get their actual thoughts. Be like, well, this stinks.
So all of the people are trees, but their homes are also trees.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sensing the gingerbread conundrum. Am I made of house? Or is the house made of me?
Well, they were cursed by Tret because they kept cutting down trees.
Yeah.
So he's just like, alright, you pissed me off for the last time. But Laurel has hinted that because the world is basically dying, the forest will die as well. And because of that, like, the village will remain as trees if they don't do something. So we just got Granite, another Venus Ginny. And we're gonna go to the village, use all the cash that we got from all these random encounters, and we're gonna get ourselves some new gear for the boss fight ahead.
Okay.
And I'm showing off some more editing skills of me transitioning between area to area, so you don't have to see the travels. Because all that happens is I fight the same monsters on my way. And once I get myself all prepped up, we're just gonna bam, zoom to the moon, go right back to the Kalima tree.
I want to live in a video game village.
I want to live in a video game economy where it's just like, ah, shit, I'm $5 short. Hold on, kill a rat. All right, I got it.
Right?
But like, that being said, rats in this universe are the size of Wesker.
Yeah.
And they're more violent. So it's like you gotta be prone to be very active and
but
stuff
it's
like
also,
that.
you have sword skills.
Yeah.
I would love to learn how to, like, wield a sword.
I would too. Like to properly do it, not like the way of movies.
Not like,
where it's just like, nope.
Like,
well, in cinema, it's more like dancing.
Well, yeah,
And that's the
in cinema,
point.
it's about the aesthetic, not the actual, like, this is how you would sword fight to stay alive.
Mm-hmm.
I just think it'd be really cool.
What's up?
I'm just picturing if both of us learned how to sword fight, and we just had, like, swords in the house. Someone breaks in, and we're just like,
That happened once. There was a case of like an angry ex-boyfriend or something that came to this dude, and he took a master sword and stabbed him.
Oh my god.
Because he had like replica nerd swords, and one of them was the master sword, and he stabbed him, and I don't know if he killed the guy or just seriously fucking injured him.
Yeah.
But I was just like, holy shit.
I know that there was a case, this was years ago, of like some guy tried to rob a gun store with a katana.
Son, you just brought a sword to a gunfight.
And they were like, are you kidding? I'm like, no one even had to pull out the gun. They were like, even the customers were just like, yeah. The guy just left.
Wow. I'm sure everybody would just be pulling out their guns.
Just like, yeah.
That's very amusing.
I had that chat with like, with my one coworker.
Mm-hmm.
And just about how like there's so many different types of like nerds and geeks.
Yeah.
And there's like a very special set of nerds that like fantasize about being these characters and like replicate what they do.
Yeah.
But in real life situations where it's inappropriate or it doesn't work.
Doesn't work the way they think.
Yeah. And I was telling him about this one time when I was in high school. One of those kids got into a fight with like a regular kid.
Oh, is this the anime kid that thought he could like
yeah.
fire a Kamehameha and got his ass beat?
Yeah, he was like, like getting ready to like use a Dragon Ball technique and literally got his ass handed to him. And like I felt bad because you can tell that this kid is just super imaginative and like just really loved the show. But it's an inappropriate time.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what the katana guy was. He was just like, I'm gonna show up with a katana. And then everyone's like, yeah? Uh-huh.
It's like, cool, you slice one guy, whereas the others shoot you.
Yeah, I just like...
You so much as pull it out of a
sheath and you're down, like... But it just like... I can't imagine having that like sense of realism that like I don't ever remember being young and like I'm gonna transform, like you know.
I don't go to that degree.
I mean, I definitely do, like cosplay in my head of like, oh, I am Sailor Moon, you know, but like not in real life situations.
See, I visualize more like Taken fights, but I'm just like, in reality, I'd slip on a bar of soap or something or lose my footing.
Yeah.
It wouldn't work.
I don't know. It just is comical to me. And a sad, like,
oh, it is, yeah. It's, I think it's like a famous like video or something. Don't mess with me. I got the power of God and anime on my side.
Yeah.
Like that kid. And you don't know what happened afterwards. Like, did he get his ass beat or did he win?
I don't know.
Because like it's one of those moments where it's just like, when you start it, you better win.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you just set nerds back 10 steps.
But it's like, those are the kids that in high school, why like, if you watched anime or read manga, that you like kept it to yourself. Because if you shared that, then they would just lump you in with those kids that try to win a fight with a senior in high school, you know, using Dragon Ball techniques. They'd be like, oh, you're one of them. And you're like, no, I'm not.
Yeah.
I just like the animation.
I would read Nintendo Power magazines at school, and oh boy. that got some unwanted attention, and I was just like, fuck off. Shit.
Yeah.
Whereas that kind of stuff is just like, oh shit, that's worth a lot of money nowadays.
Yeah. Well,
times have changed.
Even like those anime kids that had collecting, you know, collector's items and stuff, like.
Or like when I worked at the Exchange and you see those kind of people, and I'd be like, well, look how the turntables.
Yeah. I know, like, anime and manga became cool over COVID. And I don't know what happened, if there was just like an increase of celebrities that were like, anime is cool.
I kind of hate it. I'm like, fuck off. You're making this stuff more expensive.
I know, right? I'm just like, I've been trying to collect all of the Sailor Moon mangas, and they're like $30 now. And I'm like, are you kidding me?
Oh, how times have changed. All right, so we got ourselves a Jupiter Genie as well, which got us Impact. You can boost an ally's attack. Have at ye, troll. That rat soldier's like, well, shit, they're a little OP.
I'm out.
Toodles. All right. So what we got to do is go up to the top layer, and we got to fall through the center, which will align us up with that hole. And then we'll fall through that hole, like so. A 1, a 2, 3.
Crunch.
And here we go.
So I was watching American Dad yesterday while I was cleaning downstairs, and that commercial came on, like the old commercial. Like the full commercial.
Oh, Mr. Turtle. How
Yeah.
many legs I don't know. Ask Mr. Fox.
And it was like, I've never made it past 3.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
The world may never know.
I like stopped and like I was a sleeper agent, just was like staring at the TV.
Alright, we're getting all prepped. Trading items, so everyone has healing items. It's very important. Because you could be stuck in a boss fight and be like, Ivan, I need you to heal. Fuck, Garrett has all the herbs.
Yeah.
I didn't think this through. Okay, we got an oil drop. I'm going to keep that because we can use fire damage. This is the Spirit of Tret. Also known as
Looks like-
Zordon.
I was gonna say, before his eyes opened, he kind of looked like Olmec
Huh. Olmec? Who?
from Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Oh, that was his name. Cool. Your power is protected, but now you are in the heart of my power. Here you will all become trees, and you'll wither with the rest of us. So here's our first boss, the Spirit of Tret. Ooh, spooky head.
Spooky, scary skeletons.
Alright, so this can be a very grueling boss if he decides to spam this one move called Growth, where vines will attack everybody.
Okay.
If he decides to mix it up a little bit, you have a fighting chance. Oh, Sleep Star's also not a good one. Luckily, it didn't work. Yeah, he can put your party members to sleep. Which could be like, no, Isaac, wake up. I was relying on you. Wake up. That's illegal.
That's illegal!
You can't sleep. That's illegal. I'm also going to show off the summons we have now that I have 2 Ginny of each kind. I have 2 Venus Ginny and 2 Jupiter Ginny.
Nice.
1 Mars right now, but don't worry, we'll get more Mars. So, this
She's
is
at the
Atalanta and Ramses. So that's Ramses. I'm going to use Volcano and Atalanta. Check this out. The summons are cool as shit.
Ah, it kind of looked like Donna.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
This came first. Ramses.
I just punched him in the face.
Yep. He goes, here's the wind up. See, Isaac's asleep. Damn it.
Wake up, Isaac!
We need you.
That's me at work.
One of the reasons, and I mean, I love this game, but one of the reasons I'd love to see this remade is the bigger the monster, the more pixelated they look, as you can see.
Yeah.
And like, again, it was the Game Boy. It's the best you're gonna be, but like, I just love to see this stuff like not as
Like smoothed out and
smoothed out, exactly. Because I mean, it works. I still understand like what I'm fighting.
yeah.
And there's gonna be bosses later on that are like just like this, like pretty pixelated, but still visually impressive.
Yeah.
But
I
hey,
mean,
if all of this like got redone graphics, it'd be awesome.
I think pixel art is really cool because, like, look at that. You can still see the cheekbones. You can still see the angry eyes. Like, you can still see that he's opening and closing his mouth, all done by squares. Like, you have to utilize the color.
Yep.
And I think that's really, really neat.
Can you paint with all the colors of the square? Alright, so we're raising our resistance. That's always nice to have because... Oh, never mind. We got him. I was going to be like, that keeps us in charge when he starts to spam growth. But we didn't give him an opportunity.
It's just like when playing Ys and they have, like, just the smallest amount of life left and you use, like, the power move and you're like, wait, I didn't mean it.
Should I do that by accident when there's like not
Yeah.
even enemies nearby?
Oh, yeah.
Like I have one enemy and there's like 70. That's why I like using Hummel because it's just like, hang on, let me scout 7 enemies
Yeah.
off in the distance for you. And I'm just like, thank you, Hummel skill.
Hummel to the rescue.
All right, so we defeated the malice in his heart and he's just like, forgive me. I am free now to leave this world. And they're just like, wait, hold on. The people, they're still trees. You can't go yet. You need to reverse the spell. What?
Who are you? Why are you here?
Why have you not left me to my dying? Emo tree. Why have you not left
He
me
needs
to my
like a little
dying?
vine swoop.
Oh my god, that'd be hilarious. Alright, I shall return them to normal.
Done.
I can't do it. People of Kalema, forgive me. Oh shit. Okay, so you can do this one of two ways. You can do this area first, and he can be like, I need healing powers. And then you learn that like the healing waters of the Mercury Lighthouse can restore the forest.
Okay.
Or you can actually go to the Mercury Lighthouse, grab the waters, and when he does that, you could be like, ah, I have the waters already set. But the thing about the Mercury Lighthouse is, it is tough.
Yeah.
Like, even after you do the Tree of Kalima, it's a tough bout. But yeah, to find out, you can mind read Laura, and she'll be like, the waters of Mercury, they heal anything. And it's just like, alrighty then. Away we go. So we're going to go up north.
You read that as though she's very like, they heal anything. And my brain, I was like, they heal anything. Leave me be. I'm sleeping. Like.
Well, that's the difference between a line read. That's why it's always advised when you audition, if they
to
allow,
read it a few times.
If they allow multiple takes, do different takes with different inflections. So like a good exercise is saying like a simple phrase different times, like, gee, it sure is boring around here. Or, gee, it sure is boring around here.
Yeah.
Ah, gee, it sure is boring around here.
Yeah.
So like different scenarios.
It's
And,
just
like,
funny
it helps
because
you warm up.
I had a mini flashback there to how do you turn the ceiling fan off?
Well, you take a right and then...
Well, you go down the road and take a right. Like, damn it, he tried.
All right, Billabin Cave. Now, I'm going to show you about trading Ginny. Because trading Ginny gives you different skills that you can use not only in battle, but outside of battle as well. So this is growth. And when you combine a Mars Ginny and a Venus Ginny, your character learns growth.
Oh.
And that allows you to grow vines that you can climb.
Okay.
So there's a lot of experimentation we're going to be doing throughout the playthrough. And I believe in the next episode or two, we're going to get our final party member.
Ooh.
So go up here. The Elven Rapier. Haha. This is a good sword to have. Now, should I give it to Isaac or Garrett? Let's see. Yeah, you get Vorpal Slash when you equip it.
Vorpal.
Mm-hmm. Vorpal Slash. Alright, new enemies. Ghouls.
Ghouls.
I'm gonna use Blast. Plasma.
Plasma!
Okay, that was just Flint. That wasn't Vorpal Blade. Vorpal Blade happens sometimes when you attack with the Elven Rapier. Ooh, they have a mean punch. Okay, this is Growth. This is the same skill that Tret could use.
Okay.
Okay. Yep, we're gonna heal. And this is Growth. Alrighty. But yeah, unlike other RPGs where it's just like this character can only use earth spells, this character can only use fire. By mixing Ginny, you can have
use
Ivan use fire skills, you can have Garrett use earth skills.
Yeah.
They're not restricted to a specific element. You can mix and match to your heart's content once you have enough Ginny. So once you have 2 Ginny of one kind, you can do specific summons.
Okay.
And as you get more Ginny, you get stronger summons. So right now we just have Atalanta and Ramses, but we're going to go and show as many summons as possible. I'm going for all of them because they're just really cool.
Okay.
I love the summons in this game. Alrighty. So we're going to push this little torch right over here. Da, 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 da. And it melts. Da 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 da. Oop. Oozes.
They're like unicorn oozes.
They're a stronger version of the slimes.
My God,
the slimes are green.
They're Pittsburghians. They're Yunzes.
Alright, spice up with granite. That raises our defenses. Summoning Jupiter. Venus. Haha. Ho ho ho.
Ho 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 ho.
Ho 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 ho. Sticky goo. Now, if that becomes super effective, it slows you down.
Okay.
If he tosses the sticky goo. So it's just like, oh, there went your agility for this fight. No matter, no matter.
I hate my brain references things that like don't quite match, but to me they match, and I think it's funny. You said that, and I just went to an American Dad moment where Stan and Steve are trying to bond by looking for the DeLorean door. And Steve like throws like potato salad at Stan, and he has potato salad all over him, and he just and that's all I can think of for if you get oozed.
Because of you, bitch.
Yep.
You're right,
And
that
I've
was a good
decided
episode.
because of you, bitch. The Jeff dogs.
So the reason why I showed that battle with the ghouls is because the ghoul did a move called Cannibal Fang.
Okay.
And he can chew away at you to restore his own health.
Oh.
Yeah. So sometimes I'll show a repeat battle just in case the enemy does a new skill.
Yeah.
Just to show them off in a new way. But here we go. We're heading towards the Mercury Lighthouse. We're in the snowy Northlands. And there's maulers here. It's the cocaine bear.
I was gonna say it looks like a bear badger.
Yeah. It definitely... I got a big head and little arms.
I didn't think this through.
There we go. That was the Vorpal Slash. We definitely want to take care of the Mauler first. Because oozes, they're just annoying. They'll use sticky goo and see your defense drops.
Yeah.
Okay, it's defense, not agility. Or maybe it's both. Alright, we got a better healing spell. There's Cure, and then there's Cure Well. Nice. Alright. So, in the next episode, we're going to show off the village up here. And we're going to see our final party member. So for now, we're just going to get ourselves all prepped up. Maybe gain another level or two. Ivan's hanging a little low in the health department.
It's like, don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
It's like, listen, guys, I would really appreciate if you bought me a new weapon. Garrett has an axe. Isaac has an elven rapier. And Ivan still
just
has
puts
that
up his
stick.
fists like, I found a stick!
Basically. I found a stick!
I think it'd be great if his weapon was just like a better stick every time.
I wonder if that is the case. Like, it's just like, ooh, this is made from fine oak. Ooh, there we go. That's Vorpal Slash. The screen flashes for a second with a green flash.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so we'll see you all in the next episode of Emil.
Toodles.